Hey y'all, it's your girl Alicia, and if this is your first time joining me, then welcome. I am glad that you stopped by. Please do not be a stranger and go ahead and click that subscribe button. Go ahead and share this video if you like, and if you do like, press that like button for me, okay? Over here with Everything Alicia, we talk about everything that relates to the Lord, everything that relates to planners, and everything that relates to relationships. So if that is something that you're interested in, like I said, click that like, click that share, and leave me a comment so that we can converse back and forth with each other and get to know each other a little bit better, all right? Now that is out of the way, what you guys came here for is to see my engagement ring. Y'all, I'm super excited about being engaged. Brian and I have been engaged for about a month now, and y'all, I'm still on cloud nine. Like, I cannot get over it. And day and night, I'm looking at my ring. I absolutely adore my ring. And I felt like since I took you guys along with me when we were like kind of supposedly ring shopping, he already had the ring by then, but we were, kind of ring shopping, and I took y'all along for the engagement. If you have not seen either of those videos, I will leave a link down below. I figured since I took you along for those two amazing things that have happened in my life, I felt like, why not share my ring with you guys? Because that's something that I always wonder. Like, I watch videos and I'll see people getting engaged, and, I'll see them at their engagement parties or, engagement photo shoots or, all of that stuff, the proposal videos, and, you get this slight little, oh, my ring, and then, that's it. And I'm nosy. I want to see the ring. I want to know why you like that ring. I want to know, like, was it expensive? Was it not expensive? I know we probably shouldn't ask those things, but it's things that I want to know. Like, I want to know what shape of the diamond, or if you even went with a diamond or a gemstone, and what does it mean to you? How did you find it? Like, what research did you do? All of those things. So I'm here to answer those questions myself, because those are things that I want to know, like, each and every time I watch a video like that. So that's what we're going to do here today. So I'm going to let you guys in on the details of my ring. Not only that, I'm going to tell you guys why I chose this ring. And not only that, I'm going to tell you about price and comparison and all of those good things, okay? All right, you guys, so my ring is a Morganite. I chose a Morganite gemstone, and there's so many reasons why I wanted to go with a Morganite ring versus like a diamond, and versus maybe a cluster of diamonds and all other kind of stuff. So many reasons why I wanted to go with it, and I will give you the details on that. But I'm so happy that I did. So I know right now the trend is gemstone engagement rings, but I don't feel like this is just a trend or a fad. I feel like gemstones have just been overlooked for so long. I know the British, they love their gemstones. Princess Diana, that ring that her now daughter-in-law wears is amazing to me. So I have always just kind of been into, gemstones, but because of the hype of diamonds and all that other stuff, I kind of just, went to diamonds. I'm so excited that he chose a ring that fit me like 110%. I've always been, kind of crazy about white gold, also kind of like everything silver. But here recently, I've fallen in love with rose gold. Everything rose gold. I mean, even my planners and stickers and all that, I absolutely love rose gold. And I love pink. I have always loved purple. Purple is still my favorite color, but for some reason, I'm just drawn towards pink, and I'm just loving pink right now. So everything I have is like this rose goldy pink. If I see it, I'm just like drawn to it. So I don't think that that's something that's ever going to go away. I don't think that, you know, one day I'll wake up and be like, oh, you know, don't like pink anymore. No, I think I always have loved pink, but maybe purple was just, you know, I don't know. I think they've always been right there in the forefront. So to have a colored stone, to have a gemstone was something that I absolutely had to have. That it was a must. And it wasn't until later that the Morganite became so much more of a must for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. So the details of my ring. So first off, I have a cushion cut, and I'm gonna try to get a close-up. I may insert a close-up video, but this is the engagement ring. Let's see if I pull it back, if you can tell. So if I can, I may try to insert video. If I can't, then I'll just maybe insert some pictures at the end. But I'm trying to show, and you really can't tell. And it came with the matching wedding band. And so the wedding band has diamonds in it, and then there's diamonds like all around the band, in which I'm not against diamonds. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love, you know, diamonds, but I just didn't want a diamond. I wanted a gemstone. And once I found out all about this Morganite, I had to have it. So this is a cushion cut Morganite. So it attracts all kinds of light, and it's a really fiery stone, a Morganite. So it kind of gives that sparkle. And when it's a cushion cut, it has all those different cuts in it. It just fires off, you guys. And I absolutely love how it sparkles and just dances in the light. It's so pretty. And this camera is not doing it any justice. Just trust me. If you want a beautiful gemstone and you like pink, then a Morganite is the way to go. Now, the smaller the stone, the smaller the Morganite, the less pink it is. It's kind of more of a blushy clear color. So it can come off in photos as if it is like a diamond, but it's not. It's a peachy pink color. And like I said, I absolutely love it. And gemstones, I'll leave a description somewhere down below, like actually where they actually come from, because y'all, they fire off beautifully. And look at how gorgeous it looks with the band. So once I get married, I'll be able to wear the band. So see, that's how it separates. Oh my gosh, y'all, I love this ring. I'm telling you, when I lay on my pillow at night, I kind of sit it up and I'm like looking at it like, hey, Miss Parker. I call her Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker, how are you this morning? Are you good, girl? How was your night, Miss Parker? Did you rest well? Oh, I love this ring. Love this ring. No. So the stone size is actually 8 by 6 mm. So in a gemstone, they go by mm, which I'm not too sure what the mm is, but that's what they go by. So mine is a 8 by 6 mm. So if you convert that into carats, it's a 1.5 carat gemstone. Now, let me tell you, if I was to get a 1.5 carat diamond, which I looked at and I researched, then Brian would have been spending well over $10,000 or $20,000. I mean, just a crazy amount of money for a stone that you could get something just as beautiful and just as good for a lot less. And we'll get into that in a minute, okay? My camera died. Don't you just hate it when that happens? I like, what? Why? It's just right there in the middle. It's just so disrespectful. But as I was saying, so the color of the metal or my band is actually rose gold, as I said, and it's 14 karat rose gold. Absolutely love it. The shoes again. Hey, Miss Pork. So yeah, I absolutely love it. So it is a 1.5 cushion cut Morganite ring with rose gold band and diamond surround. And it's kind of like, I guess, like a diamond halo, you know, little surround. And it has the 4 prongs on it, holding the stone up, and it is just beautiful. It is not something that's just like Cracker Jack box, you know, or anything like that. I remember when I was telling Brian that I wanted a Morganite, and he was like, you don't want like diamonds? Like, are you sure? Like, people are gonna think, you know, I'm being cheap and not. And I was like, no, this is absolutely what I want. And it doesn't have anything to do with the money. What it has to do with is what I want and who gave it to me. That's it. And what it means and what it stands for to me. So all the other stuff, it could have cost $10,000, but if the meaning behind it was wrong, it ain't worth nothing. Okay. So to me, this is worth more than anything. It's priceless. Hey, Miss Morgan. So why I chose Morganite for my engagement ring, first off, is because it was pink. I'm just going to be honest. When I went through looking at gemstones, you know, they have emeralds, they have yellow canary emeralds, I think is what they're called. Don't get me going down through there, but all types of what they also have rubies, like all types of gemstones. When I saw that Morganite, I literally grabbed my pearls. I was like, that's gorgeous. Like, I need that in my life. So I started researching and doing more research and more research. And the more research I done, the more sense it made for me to get a Morganite. Not only because I absolutely love it, but also because it's not very far on the scale from a diamond. So I think they base how much a diamond costs. Well, the Brewers or whatever their name is, those people, blood diamonds, y'all know about all that. They hike up the price of diamonds. It makes no sense at all. But if you look at the stone and where the stone actually comes from and how the stones are even, you know, made in the lab, a diamond, I think the hardness of a diamond is like a 9. And that's about as high as you can go as far as the stone goes. And then I think the next is a moissanite, which looks like a diamond. And its hardness is about an 8.3. And then there's another stone in between that, and I'm not too sure which one it is. And then there is Morganite. And Morganite is, I want to say, a 6.5, maybe a 7.5, something like that. But it's right there on the hardness scale. Like, it's really not that far. So does it collect oil and, you know, all the things that you will hear about a Morganite? I do believe so. It's not the hardest stone, but I wear it. I've been wearing it for a month. I wear it all day long. I wear it to sleep. I don't really do strenuous things with it. Like, I don't really clean with it or anything like that, because I don't clean with any of my jewelry on. I even take off my Pandora bracelets to do that, even to shower. It's held up, you know, and I've had to maybe wipe it off a little bit, but the baby Miss Parker's still shining and dancing. I mean, like, she's still doing her thing. So people will say that it will get cloudy and, you know, you have to clean it, you know, 2 and 3 and 4 times a week, and, you know, that it's more trouble than it is anything else. It's soft, it can crack, all that stuff, but I haven't had any problems, and I have not been easy on it. So, oof. She's beautiful. She's beautiful with the band on. I shouldn't have the band on, but I'm gonna keep it on for just the sake of the video. She's supposed to be see, this is what it looks like by herself. See, I don't do things right. I'll just do this proper and then decent and proper and in order. But this is what she looks like by herself. That's engagement, and this is marriage. Ooh, honey, I like it. Ooh, I love it. So I would advise you, if you are like me and you wear a lot of oils. I love my cuticle oil from Shop LCA. Come on now, go get you some. I also love my lotions from Bath and Body Works, all that. And you know, I work in the public. I'm a healthcare worker, so I'm washing my hands all the time and putting on lotion and hand sanitizer and all of that. So if that's something that you're doing all the time, maybe you know, shouldn't. Maybe you should be a little cautious when it comes to your Morganite. But like I said, I've been doing it and I don't have any problems. I haven't had any problems yet. Not to say that I won't, but I haven't yet. So you know, listen, it's the Morganite for me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I talk with this hand all the time now. It's so funny. It's crazy. All the time. I talk with my hands anyway, but I talk with this hand all the time. It's just crazy. Another reason why I absolutely had to have a Morganite gemstone is because of the meaning, y'all. Now, I didn't find this out until well after I started going on and on and on about how much I had to have a Morganite. I must have a Morganite. I don't want nothing else. All I want is a Morganite. Don't come in here with no diamonds. I want a Morganite. Like, before I even knew this, I was going on and on and on. But once I found this out, I was just like, Lord, you know, this is what it has to be. So the Morganite stone is a lover's healing stone. It transfers trauma, pain, and heartache into unconditional love. Let it sit. Just let it sit there. Sometimes you just have to let it rest on you. Let it rest on you. And if you're astrology bent, then the Morganite stone is for Libras. And if I might add, I think Libra's birthdays are in September through October. And Brian and I started dating in September. Anyway, and Libras are, you know, for lovers. Libras are lovers. I'm just saying. It's just kind of all kind of like adds up, right? Like, yeah, the stone was meant for me. Okay, the stone was meant for me. And I'm gonna insert a little clip where you guys can hear what I heard for the first time and what this stone actually means. Like, I know I just told you, but I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta hear it from another source. Here we go.
Morganite is the ultimate lover's healing stone. It really can transform trauma, pain, and even heartache or heartbreak into this place of unconditional love. It is a stone that can cleanse and clear and really connect you with that divine love that is really needed for that assurance and that promise in true partnership.
All right, so let's talk about cost, okay? So, as you guys know, diamonds are very, very, very expensive. I feel like diamonds are overpriced. I don't have anything against diamonds. I just feel like they are. They're overpriced. And to me, it just didn't make sense for Brian and I to go out and make such a huge investment when we're starting over completely. Both of us, we're completely starting over at 40 or over 40. And it's like there's so many things that we have to do. You know, we want a wedding, we want to buy a house, we have kids, you know, so we would rather invest in them and invest in a property than to invest into, you know, a diamond. Not saying that it's not important, because that's something that I'm going to have on my hand forever, but it still is material, okay? And we want to focus on things that are a little bit more important. Not that, you know, home is not material, but we still want a home for our children, and we want to invest in our children, and we want to invest differently as we go into this stage of our life and this half of our life. So with that being said, Morganites, you can find them on like Etsy, website that I was looking to get my ring from, and they are called Sam N Sue, and they have some beautiful Morganite rings. We also went to Jared's, K Jewelers. We went to Zales. There were a lot of different places, kind of like, you know, the jewelry stores you see in the mall, the typical jewelry stores. We went to all of those. They all carry Morganite. And I'm telling you, there's some very nice, gorgeous rings out there. And you can get the biggest bang for your buck going with Morganite. So yeah, so for me, it just made sense. My ring altogether was close to $1,500, which, I mean, come on, like, and you know, dropping $1,500 is, you know, nothing compared to dropping $15,000. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's affordable, it's amazing. It is a real gemstone from a reputable place. You can find Morganite at Salmon Sue. You can find Morganite on Etsy. You can find Morganite at Jared's, at Kay's, at Zales, like all of those big name jewelry stores. But yeah, I felt like, you know, $1,500 for a ring this gorgeous was something that just blew my mind, and I would cherish it for the rest of my life, because to me, it's not about what you spend, it's about the way that you go into it, it's about the way that you do it, it's about what it means to you. And this ring means everything to me, everything. And to me, it's the most gorgeous piece of jewelry I have ever put on my body, and I will cherish it for the rest of my life. So if you have any questions, if there was something that I did not answer and you still have questions, leave me a comment down below and I will get to those. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, and do not forget to subscribe. And if you already subscribed, hit that notification bell, ding ding. That way, anytime I post a video, you will be notified. But most of all, y'all be blessed. Keep planning, keep praying, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. I tell you what, this HD really does work. It is high definition for sure. I had a facial, and I think she done kind of like a little low-grade chemical peel. Ooh, my skin looks horrible, but it's okay. Y'all getting this video today. Ooh, it doesn't look too good.